my name is Lily Rogers, and this is my second year in LCTV, and I'm a team leader this year. Today I'll be showing you how to interview someone and work a LAV. When you grab a LAV, you want to turn it on, and then a faint blue light will show up right there, and that shows that it's charged. And then you want to plug the LAV into the hole that says mic on the camera, okay? And then you want to make sure that when you get this part of the LAV, this is LAV number 10, you want to make sure to get the same LAV number for the mic. And then you want to put it somewhere where it's not going to be as noticeable. So like I usually like putting it on the collar, like right here, and then I'll tuck it into their jacket or have them do it. And then they could just put it in their pocket. But you want to make sure that they turn the LAV on first. So when you turn it on, it'll also have a faint blue light right there, and that shows that it's on. And then they'll just hide it, okay? And when you first start the interview, you want to make sure that you like have them speak a little bit, and then have them stop, play back your video, and listen to it to make sure that the LAVs are working. Because sometimes, even though they've been charging for a while, they don't always work. So you don't want to get all the way through your video and then not have the LAV work. When deciding who to interview, you want to make sure the person knows a lot about the subject matter that you're making a video about. You also want to make sure that they are willing to be filmed and that they know that they're going to be shown to the whole school on LCTV. Once you have figured out who you are interviewing, you want to make sure that you guys plan a time that both of you are available to schedule the interview for. One of the most important things when interviewing someone is being kind and making the interviewee feel comfortable, because when someone's getting interviewed, no one wants to feel like they're being judged. Make sure that before you start the interview, you have a list of questions that you're going to ask ready to go, so that during the interview you don't have to think about what you're going to ask them. If your interviewee is nervous or moving around a lot, here are some things that could help solve the problem. One thing that you can do if your interviewee is nervous is you can turn the camera on, turn around, and have them start talking, because sometimes it's easier to talk to a camera than to another person. Another thing that you could do if your interviewee is fidgeting or moving around a lot or swaying side to side, you can take 2 pencils and put them on both sides of their feet and say, "You cannot go outside of these pencils." And shout out to Sarah for this tip. Another thing that you can do if your interviewee is nervous is you can have them put their hands behind their back and just tell them to move their thumbs, because no one will see it. Make sure you have the person that you're interviewing say their name on camera and write it out on paper, write their full name and their grade so that you know how to spell it and you don't mess up their grade when you're editing. Another tip for giving a good interview is by making your interviewee restate the question in their answer. So for example, if you're asking someone, "What is your favorite color?" in the video they would say, "My favorite color is pink." Once the interview is done, make sure that you're thankful towards your interviewee, because it takes a lot to come on LCTV and do an interview. It's really nerve-wracking for some people, so make sure you say thankful and show your appreciation.